Francesca Mani has found herself facing an invisible opponent: artificial intelligence.
A group of boys from our school took pictures of girls' faces and put them on AI pornographic images. They just said I was an AI confirmed victim. I was in shock. I started to feel a little sad, but that's when I went outside in the hallway, and that's when I saw a group of boys kind of mocking a group of girls that were laughing about it. And then I was just super mad, and I came to my mom and talked about it, and we needed to do something.
The then 14-year-old, who lives in a New Jersey suburb, was notified by her school's administration last October that she was amongst a group of girls who'd had fake nude images made of them using artificial intelligence. The images had been circulated on Snapchat. The boy responsible was only suspended for 2 days.
It was just uncomfortable knowing that the group of boys were in my classes too, and that one person was also in one of my classes. We checked if what had happened to me was illegal, and it was not. It was legal, and we couldn't do anything about it. I have not seen those images. I don't think I would want to see those.
Francesca's mother, Dorota, filed a complaint. But in the United States, there are no federal laws banning AI-generated deepfakes. The complaint was quickly dismissed.
Do you want to do the whole box? It's not much.
The whole? Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Dorota contacted local lawmakers and they got to work on legislation to make deepfake porn a crime.
It was legal. You couldn't really do anything about it. And the schools also didn't have any AI school policies in there too, so you really didn't know what to do.
I was furious, and I got even more mad when Francesca came in, and she was as furious as I was. Since the beginning of times, women have to fight for our rights and the consent. It's the biggest issue here. As simple as that, consent.
Another of the teen victims, who wishes to remain anonymous, is taking direct legal action against her classmate. Her lawsuit, filed in February, says that she suffered substantial emotional distress and damage to her reputation. It demands financial compensation. The lawsuit names the app used to make the images Cloth-Off. The app is easy to access and inexpensive. It can remove clothes from any photo. Its secretive founders are thought to be based in Belarus. This is the type of technology that was used to target former Biden administration official Nina Jankovic, an expert on disinformation. She's on a panel at Columbia University with Hillary Clinton in attendance. Studies reveal that deepfake pornography accounts for 98% of the total deepfake videos online. It's a phenomenon that almost exclusively targets women, oftentimes in an attempt to shame them into silence. Deepfakes of Nina were made from her official portrait. It had been picked up by right-wing media angry about her role in the Biden administration. Online trolls turned it into pornography.
It looks like me a little bit, but it doesn't really, again, because it's trained on this very specific portrait of me, and I can tell that it's trained on that. But no, I didn't watch the whole thing. I mean, they're each about 7 minutes long. It's a lot to subject yourself to.
Part of the problem is that the apps used to make this pornography are so easily available.
This technology has become entirely democratized now, and it's being deployed not only against celebrities like Taylor Swift or public figures like me, it's being deployed against ordinary people, moms, young women in middle and high school whose classmates are making these images of them.
Nudifying apps, all of these things that exist need to absolutely be taken off app stores and marketplaces.
Teenage girls in the US and beyond are now having to confront this epidemic of deepfake porn. Policy experts at the United Nations are concerned about the global rise of this technology. These AI images exist in the virtual space, but they have real-world impact.
You know, you have to teach boys how to respect women and how to be responsible online in the same way that you have to teach girls. We know that young girls and young women do experience disproportionate levels of violence as well. And they may be in a position where they have less knowledge about their rights, about who to report to. Many often blame themselves as well. And because of the technology and the potential for piling on and for sharing and resharing their images, The impact on mental health is enormous and has resulted in death by suicide by a number of girls.
Dorota and Francesca have been invited to the White House. They've now made multiple trips to DC to lobby for a bipartisan bill that would make sharing sexually explicit deepfakes a crime and allow victims to sue people who create and distribute them. It's called the Defiance Act.
This issue, unfortunately, is broader than just teenagers and high schools. We talk about predators and pedophiles that are using it to hurt others. So I think laws and legislation, it's so crucial. Quite successful today.
Definitely, yes.
Monday, White House.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Capitol.
This mother-daughter duo refuse to be victims. They'll keep fighting until the law catches up with this fast-paced technology.